the hurry?
This one thinks you should be more careful with...
Quiet. This all... It was Risad's idea to hunt.
Take a look. May your road lead you to warm sands.
You should be more careful with your spell casting. A peaceful greeting to you.
You sell off that junk at bits and pieces.
You have no knowledge of who you speak to. Go away. You want knives? You want them in your belly? No? Then you stop talking to Dija. You want knives? You want them in your belly? No? Then you stop talking to Dija.
Trouble?
Some say I got my position because my cousin is the Emperor. Nonsense. The man's given me nothing. He can't even be bothered to attend my wedding. Good business for the East Empire Company means all the more gold for the Empire.
The warehouse is off limit. This is the East Empire. Unfortunately, either way, it's off limits to you. How should I know? I don't work for them. If you want to help, I suppose you could head to Windhelm and talk to Orthus and Dario. He's in charge over there.
You want knives? You want them in your belly? No? Then you stop talking to Dija. You want knives? You want them in your belly? No? Then you stop talking to Dija.
I take care of the... I hate it. Everyone feels... Both my... Keller said she'd feed me. I guess it could be worse, but... I'm sick of sleeping outside with the horses. I want a real home, real parents. Not this.
We could always use help picking. Can I help you?
Work hard for the future and leave the... But about 8 years now. There's hag ravens in that. creature like that'll make a man think long and...
That's what I'm here for. What are you offering?
If you're heading up to Solitude, you should stop to check out
the
view on your
stables?
way.
My husband
It's a
gave
good...
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Rogvir.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Position.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes. Not right now.
You should tell her that her uncle is traitor has betrayed his High King. Best she know now, Advar.
You're all hearted again.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords. On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Some gate guard you were!
We should have drawn it out some more. He deserved a slower death.
Not right now.
Rogvir, why did it have to be like this?
Need something?
You wouldn't be a sellsword, would you? I have a little problem you could solve. Mind yourself in my city, lass. This here, you stay out of trouble now. The Castle Dower dungeon can break even the strongest will.
A man opens a gate and they cut his head off? Doesn't seem right to me.
I think I expected more.
We should have drawn it out some more. He deserved a slower death. Oh, what delight. And it is when my customers waste time chatting and not buying. Radiant Raiment has the finest attire. Let's see if we can't find an outfit. Let's see if we can't find an outfit that suits you. Finally.
Spare some gold for a veteran? Can you spare a sep... Oh, thank you. Divine's bless... What? I was there. You understand? They left me for dead. I didn't leave them. It's best you leave me.
Fresh fish.
Feel free to make requests. Oh, no. But being generally, if you want rumors, you should talk to Corpulus. Only in that I'm a graduate. I work here at the Winking Skeever. I would highly recommend it, though.
Fletching
talk to
suits
Diarmo
me.
if you're interested.
Ah, yet another new face. I'm from where the We've heard rumors of death and then we should soon be selling arrows by the bushel. Aye, and there is still much of and far to the... There are wonders in this place I never dreamed imaginable. Good to talk to a fellow
I fight
traveler.
with both blade and spell. Might say I'm equipped to handle nearly any threat. So, shall we talk price?
I have no business with you. Leave me. Go away. I have more important things on my mind right now.
I think the Bard's College might be looking for recruits. You should... I've heard Jari Raz hanging around the Wells district. People say there's a man wandering the streets near the Blue Palace. He seems distressed, but he's... Varnius Junius stopped by here on his way to court. He was worried. Magic. Otherwise, you can try the Jarl's Wizard. I wouldn't, though. Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
Hello, I'm Gisli. Yes, but really, since Torig's death, folk fire... Oh, if you're just looking to feel good, go get some spiced wine from Yvette. But whatever you do,
on the
just
day
leave
of
me
your
alone.
death, we will
We'll
drink
speak
and
again later.
we'll sing. We must.
Yes? Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. You're asking me? If you actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly and kill quickly. I'll give you a few more minutes. I can't wait here all day. It's my neck on the line, remember? Ready yet? I need to get back before I'm missed. Remember, you won't have anything except what I smuggle in for you.
If you... Nothing at all. We could fix you right up. It's not... If I were walking... Your outfit is something of an open wound, where you're really going... If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Raymond's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you... Good. Here's the outfit. Try to get Elisif's opinion on it, and if she likes it, mention it's from Radiant Raymond. Remember Raymond when...
Yes?
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
New in town, right? Jarl down. That reminds me. I have a delivery to make to her steward, Falk. Save me a lot of trouble. Here. Take it to the Blue Palace. I showed up. I don't know if they were right. It couldn't have happened to a nice... Listen. I have... From that point, we beat... We were children, sure, but Rogvir never out... Work in it? Well, okay. My father owns the Winking Skeever, but it's
You're
the
passing
family
through
business,
solitude?
so it'll be
Maybe
mine
you're
when he
looking to make
kicks
some
off.
easy gold, yes?
Yeah, done talking anyway.
It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us were very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Deja and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things. Of course, we just take what will not be missed. I knew with the war we have the Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in. But if its fire were to go out, what an Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that. Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash. It would be best if we spoke little until you've completed your task.
I'm too old to work. That don't make me too old to drink.
Few can resist my charms. Even fewer are worthy of them.
So exciting when new folk come into town. I bet you've had plenty of adventures.
Huh?
Hello, my child. May Arche bless you all my life. I believe I was... This city has a long history. My books tell the stories. Have no doubt. You mean Rogvir? Yes, I made an appeal to Captain Aldous. He allowed Rogvir to have a proper Nord burial, as is the custom in Solitude. May Arche bless you with a long life.
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details to work out.
I trust you're not finding any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? Plenty of fresh fish for it. Down at the docks. There are a few good spots. So I've tried to explain that Rodvir did something bad, and that we all have to be accountable for our actions.
Are you here to talk about my brother?
The child feels.
Do you think his execution was justified? Rodvir, he opened a gate, but it won't. So now he's dead. Then like Rodvir, I think Aldous understands. I think I need to be done talking for the moment.
I've got some salmon to sell.
You wouldn't have a few minutes to run down to the docks, would you? Well, I've got a shipment of spices the East Empire Company is holding. Great. Get back to me when you're done and I'll give you something for your time. Oh, yes. A secret family recipe. They're adequate. Honestly. The Bards... with the death of High King Torig, the festival has been declared in poor taste. So it looks like it will... Spice wine for you?
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do. My master has abandoned me. Abandoned his people. And nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help? Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as the Jarl. No, no. Such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that. Uh-huh.
Dean Inga, I'm a bard from the Bard's College here in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying.
It's an honor to have Viarmo for instance, and the person who writes it. Farewell, stranger.
Lady A.T. Few can resist my charms. Even fewer are worthy of them.
are served to bards at designated times. Find an inn if you want to make requests. You look a little sturdier than most of the popinjays around here.
Lisette's a fine lass. But when I join the Legion, she's not the type to wait for
Youngest
my return.
bard at the Bard's College, at your service.
I can't understand why you would want to join the Imperial
I'll sing
Legion.
for you.
Soldiers only appreciate one thing, and it isn't music.
You know, I don't get the impression that I'm very well liked at the college.
I'm Dean of Lute at the Bard's College, and no, I don't give private lessons. It takes two. I'm a bard from the Bard's College here in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying.
Good evening. I'm a bard from the Bard's College here in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard. Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago.
Patience, Ildi. We study the heroes
Yes,
of the past.
according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem. Not much, but as a bard, I find the whole of... There are no... If you want... 1,000 years from now, Skyrim will have changed rule... Not much, to be honest. Their return was... I think Giraud here would give you the... As you may be aware, Elisif... I tried to convince her the festival is meant... I believe King Olaf's verse will provide that proof.
Good to meet a prospective bard. He's sending you after King Olaf's verse, then? The verse was Svafnir's contribution to the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim, and the verse at least, if I'm right, Svafnir and King Olaf's verse lie in Dead Men's Respite, along with the burial chamber of King Olaf himself. Hello, yes. I'm the Dean of History, and scribe work when I can find some quiet time. My position, Dean of History, actually covers a wide range of subjects. I teach poetry, writing, history. and the finer points of court life.
I'm too old to work. That don't make... You got nothing better to do than bother an old man?
You ready yet? I need to get back before I'm missed. Remember, you won't have anything except what I smuggle in for you. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
You want to know the one truth I've learned in all my years? Life's too hard to face sober.
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. I guess that will have to... Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Fellow latecomer to Ellenwood's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, my good lady. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking. There's not enough drinking in the world today. Wouldn't you agree? I will just rest here a moment. Damnably cold out here. I'd look forward to the trip back down. Perhaps we might share a carriage after the party. I know, we've just met, but think...
Welcome to the Tholmore Embassy. Your invitation, please.
I look forward to it.
Thank you, Mom. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my...
Guests are advised to remain inside the embassy.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
This war has taken a toll on the merchants of Skyrim. Let's hope that it ends soon for their sake.
I know just what you mean. Heard anything?
Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the...
Of course. I've painted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
War has taken a toll on the merchants of Skyrim. Let's hope that it ends soon for their sake.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day. Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
Maybe he thought it would bolster recruitment.
Oh, I hope they'll serve the roast venison with the bitter green sauce.
We're not supposed to talk to the guests.
That was delicious.
I'll not argue that.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
Now that I think...
Ah, pardon me, friend. I didn't see you standing there. Allow me to introduce myself. Rosalind, imports and exports by trade. Observer of human nature by avocation.
Some say the ship suffered damage to her hull when she struck an iceberg.
My friend, and none of the way... Afraid I'll cause another scene, I suppose. You must... And if you want to do business in Tamriel these days, well, you'd better get used to cozying up to the Thalmor. Like it or not. I need another drink.
I don't recall seeing you at one of these before, and I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim. We have a... I care little about... But I do respect... To me... By the way, I don't know who you are, but unless you want me to blow your cover, I advise that you avoid...
The man who knows how to make money, war can be a most profitable venture. You must be... I feel that it's time. I try to do my little part, but not... As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even There's a likely-looking filly, even if she...
What can I get for you? Here you go, Miss Colovian Brandy. I'm sorry, but I think you've had enough for the moment. Until next time.
Serving girl! What's your name, dear?
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
Thank you, sir. Was there anything else I could do for you?
Wonderful. I can begin to repay. Is that... Stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone. Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make. I propose a toast to Ellenwind, our...
Let's go, before anyone notices us.
Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively, of course.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me... Huh?
Someone bring me a drink.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Hurry. Up. I've got to get back before I'm missed.
Are you enjoying the party?
Did you see those robes
You're on
marching
your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? Did you hear something?
Welcome. And you are? Please.
Madam.
What is it, Malborn?
So sorry to interrupt.
These storms
It's just that
nothing
we've
more than an
run out of
armed
the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the
Of
Arinthia
course.
Red?
I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
Even when every other farm in the whole...
What can I get for you, ma'am? Here you go, ma'am. The finest... Is there anything else I can get for you? Of course. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
Very much so.
Ah, if there's anything I can ever do for you, wonderful, is that stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone. Could I have... Your attention, please. I have an announcement to make. I propose a toast to Ellen Wynn.
Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
Of course, nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Thalmor overlords, would we? Someone bring me a drink, quick.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Heard anything interesting lately?
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't... Screw this. Come on. If someone...
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes
You're on your
marching
own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down a notch. Always looking down their noses at us lowly foot sloggers. Well, we'd better get back to our rounds. Is someone there? The dog!
death!